How to make an editorial cartoon with steps to follow. Let us start with step number 1. Brainstorm ideas for your cartoon. You have to understand the topics that you choose. You may pick remarkable issues or some of the latest news.
One idea could be about the devastating effects of Typhoon Sandong to both the people and their surroundings. Another would be the diagnosis of former President Arroyo having cervical spondylosis, a disease caused by the degeneration of the cervical spine. We can also choose about the impeachment trial of the Chief Justice Renato Corona due to his involvement to the CTE bribery scandal.
Step 2. Roughly draw a sketch of the idea that you like the most.
The sketches you make provides you the vision of the outcome that you want to achieve.
The sketch will serve as the skeleton or the framework. Some examples are shown.
Next, step number 3. Start drawing your idea. Do not be afraid to express your personal views and opinions about the said topic. You can now start to draw the details of the sketch. Darkening the edges will help the readers visualize and recognize the drawings easily, just as shown here in this editorial cartoon. And the next step, step number 4.
Make sure your ideas show symbolism. Symbolisms will help add more meaning and make the people think harder.
Some well-known symbolisms for editorial cartoons are
Juan de la Cruz for the Filipinos, Uncle Sam for America, a thin person for poverty, a fat man for wealthy people, a dove for peace, a hawk for warfare, an hourglass for time, a rainbow for hope, a scale for justice, a torch for enlightenment, a turtle for endurance, the Statue of Liberty for America and freedom.
Step 5. Do not make the political cartoon too easy to analyze.
make them think harder in order to get across the gist or the main idea of your editorial cartoon. And the last step for making editorial cartoons, step 6. Add color or shading effects to bring your work to life. Doing this will help capture the reader's attention and interest as well. This will be one of the factors that will make your work appealing. Steps to follow in making editorial box.
How to write an editorial box.
As a writer of an editorial, one needs to examine facts and analyze them to come up with a specific point of view. You can suggest measures to solve them as well. Here are some tips to write a factual editorial and how to present. Step number 1.
Choose a topic for the editorial box. Just like in the editorial cartoon, the latest news and controversial issues can be recommended to be made into on Editorial Box.
Step 2. Choose a stance or side of the topic. Agree or disagree.
Unlike news articles where you need to cover the stories of both sides, editorial boxes needs facts and not just opinions so as to support your stance. Step number 3. Prepare an outline for your editorial box. You have to be well versed with the content and layout of your write-up even before you start writing it. Preparing an outline will give you a rough idea of how you should go about it. Make sure that you have the necessary facts to support your claims. Step number 4. Now that you have an outline, you can now start writing. Choose a catchy headline which will grab the attention of the reader. In the introductory paragraph, you should put forth your stance on the topic. You can decide whether to agree or to oppose it. You can start your opposition in the second paragraph. In the remaining paragraph before the conclusion, have at least 3 substantiated arguments. Remember that statistics and historical backgrounds may help.
Step 5. Make a conclusion in the last paragraph. This will serve as the summary for the whole idea of your write-up.
To all our viewers, we have now reached the conclusion of this tutorial. Thank you for watching our tutorial on making editorial cartoons and editorial boxes. We hope that you enjoyed and learned from it. Just remember that in order to make a good work, you need to practice and research a lot. Karla, Mariz, P. Tobias. Clarisse, Marielle, Bala. Katrina, Joyce, Juan.